In this video, we are going to pick up where we left off in the last video where we were sourcing these products, and we're going to build off of where we left off, and we're going to also search for these to see if we can find them profitably as well. So we're just going to go ahead and get started by looking and seeing what we can find profitably. So this is why we have the structure, so we know exactly where we left off and what we're looking at. For this item, we're wanting to find it and sell it for $100, this one $106, this one $67, and this one $58. And these are the prices that we need to get them at if we're going to get them and sell them for 30% ROI. So we ideally want to get these for lower than this. So we're just going to open this up. We're just going to scroll this over here and see if anything has been listed. Is this for real? That's very, yeah, that's a great price. So this person with 208 reviews is saying that this is new, and this was updated 3 hours ago. So that's exactly what happens over and over again. This is just much lower than usual. Now Mercari, I'm pretty sure you do have to pay these fees, which is just kind of crazy and why their company's not doing great at the moment. But we have 28 plus 634 plus 438 is around $39. If you have to pay sales tax, if you haven't done the paperwork for that, you're gonna have to pay that. But you should probably do the paperwork. Yeah, so we're at $39. Yeah, so this is our first one, for sure, because we're trying to get this for 67. This is pretty funny. Great first start to the video. All right, so we got $39 that we're gonna pay for this, 123% ROI, $48 profit. Keep is still looking great. Yeah, even FBA sellers might be selling this for a bit higher. So yeah, that's something that we would definitely want to purchase. So we're going to add that to the cart. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be purchasing these items because I don't want everybody and their mom to know my storefront. Got to have some privacy, can only give so much. But this is a good item. If you guys see this, see the video, might as well purchase it. So we're going to take a look for this one. And also, we're just going to open this up. So we're at 106. We want to get this for 71. And this is not new. This one is sold, but this one's still here. And this is like new. I think, did we already look at this before? I don't know if we looked at this in the last video. If we did, I probably said that this is something that you could purchase, take a look at yourself, and see if you think it's new. Because the price is 48 plus 534 plus 7. We're at close to 61. So, and the price is a little higher than usual. We were saying we're going to have to go down to this. If we have to go down to 109, I mean, this is $34 profit, so you can think about, up to you, do you want to buy this and take a look at it? If you have a good system for that works, you could send a deeper offer as well. We're just going to move on. We were also looking at, I think it's Maxell. So we're looking for these under $41. I'm gonna open this up. So nothing new is listed right here. So we're gonna move on. And this, we're looking for 33. This is different. It's a 2-pack, 5-pack. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you buy the right item. 5-pack. Oh yeah, I think I remember this one. Is this the same one? We were looking for 33. This is 35. So this They don't have an offer button on. You could send them a message and try your luck with this to see if they could do a lower price. All right. So we could either continue off in these directions from this direction or this direction, or we could start another direction. I think I kind of don't know what would be best for everybody. Do we start another direction or do we just go off of these? I'm gonna take a look. I feel like we have other model numbers of these that we could sell. So, digital recorder. So I think we looked at the 852, 853. Looked at that one. Oh yeah, so again, looking at 𝗖𝗁, unfortunately my face is right here. I think we looked at this before. Yeah, Amazon's on that listing. I think I've actually seen this item before, and I remember it was hard to find. And you can see that it's hard to find because people are hardly in stock on this. So we could try our luck, but I don't really think we're gonna get this. I mean, honestly, I don't think we're gonna be able to get this. So let's take a look here. Let's try it like this. We're just kind of coming up with. So you could send deep offers on this. That's kind of the only guy. Sometimes what I do like to do in these situations is I do like to look up some of these results matching fewer words. So we're just gonna do that for a second. So I like to take the UPC, just come over here. And just hover over like that and take a look at it. So the 𝗖𝗁 is showing it's about $120. So this one is not going to work. This particular listing anyways. And it's also pretty slow and more sellers have come on the listing. So I would just pass. Could try this super high dollar one. And I don't know if I'd call something like this new. But we're just gonna look up the item. So hovering over this, it's very out of stock. And the last person sold at $529. It took a little bit. So call it 500. See if there's any cheaper ones. Search like this. New condition. So if we have it filtered by lowest, that's awesome, except it's going to show all these chords. So pros and cons here. So this is really our best one. Take a look and see if people are selling this at the wrong price. Maybe every once in a while. I'm probably not going to add this, and I'm just going to keep looking. So we can see that there's a lot of different model numbers of this. So I wouldn't want to sell that with tape marks like that, but still it could be a good item. So sometimes there's going to be no sales rank here, and that's not always a deal breaker. So we're going to take a look at this and determine if it's actually selling. So the fact that it has reviews is a good sign. It means it has sold at some point. So this did have a sales rank, and when it did, it was very slow. Sold like twice a year. And it just kept going up and up and up. So I would probably just pass on that one. I'm going to take a look at this. I wouldn't call that new, but again, we could take a look here. And this one's very slow, but I have a good feeling that we could find something like this. So sometimes it does come down here to this 160, 180 point. So I would probably just bank on having to sell it at that price. So for something this low, I would shoot for a higher ROI. Maybe even like 60 plus. So we're gonna search this. I'm gonna go by new. And so this would work. So they're saying corroded battery, which is one of the downsides of selling items like this, because some of these are so vintage that they've just been sitting in the package since the dawn of time, basically. So I mean, I would still sell that as new, as long as it's sealed. Is this even the same item though? 613 at the end. 613. So this is profitable, and it has upside. It could sell for more than just 160. 160 is like our best case scenario. And with something this low, here's a trick. Here's a nice trick. What you can do is you can search this, go by newly listed, and this bro has had this listed since March 18th. So what does that tell us? It is not getting much traction. So this is a situation where you could send a lower offer and pretty likely he's going to accept. Like 55. Yep. So we're going to add this to the replen tracker, and I think that would work. So we're going to add this just like that. So at that price, that would be 85 profit, 155% ROI. This will not sell immediately. Although if you do come down to this 160, 180 point, it could sell within a month. It's possible. We're gonna go like this. Just gonna keep track of all these items, because as we saw from the very beginning, we saw a nice profit item just by having a little bit of data. This is 5 items. Imagine if you had 2,000 items. A lot of good could happen there. Oh, and we could also search on Mercari and see if this is better on Mercari. So we searched this here. Nothing found. So other stuff is coming up. And then it's fascinating. Here's another lesson, and then we'll probably close. Sometimes people will just list stuff and not even put the model number anywhere in the description, which is diabolical. Like, Diablo, that's diabolical. Like, what is this? Thankfully on the box, I'm pretty sure we can zoom in and see WS883. So we're just gonna search this, WS883, without the slash. So we're searching here, we're at 40, plus 6, plus 6, 52. Yeah, so this is not gonna work. This is way too low. And it sells fast, but Amazon is usually in the buy box here. So that's just not gonna work. But here is the link on eBay. And then we'd probably put this price in. You could just split the difference and call it 170. And if we want 30% ROI, it's probably like 110. I just spitball these numbers, I don't know. 115. Okay. So there we have it. We found several profitable items here. We kind of went off of this rabbit trail, found some more. Hopefully that was helpful. If you guys have video ideas, please put them down in the comments below, and subscribe if this was helpful for you. I was trying to help your business out, so that would help me out. Yeah, let me know any other video ideas that you guys have. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and take care.